up, people? This is the fire-breathing motherfucker coming back to you again, man. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving, man. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Anyways, man, back for a new video today. What I want to do today is I want to branch out a little bit, talk about a little rock and roll, baby. That's what we're going to do today. And if you watch my guitar video, you know what I'm not even going to call it an opinion, man, because it's a fact. The best guitarist ever to pick one of them fucking things up, Eddie Van Halen, man. #1 guitar player of all time. Bottom line, just like Stone Cold used to say. Anyways, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank the Van Halen albums least to fit the best, at least in my opinion. And like I said, man, I am no expert. I am literally fucking nobody. Don't get all bunged up. If I got something that in a place you don't like, leave me a comment, man. Tell me your list, man. But before I get into that Van Halen list, I want to do a couple things. I have been checking out. I've been getting some comments. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. But anyways, I've been checking out some different bands. I was checking out Deceased, Creator, which kind of gave me a little bit of a Carcass vibe, which is cool. And the one that I think I really dug was Coven. And not the weird, there's some weird like folk band called Coven. That's definitely not the one I was checking out. There's another band called Coven, and they did an album called Blessed is the Black. And it's fucking badass, man. I was watching some of that on YouTube. I like that album, man. It's got some cool, not only is it's just raw, but it's really good. But I like the album cover, man. If you I'll put it up right here. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that, man. I don't know how to do any of this technical shit, man. Anyways, if you Google that album, Coven, Blessed is the Black, it's pretty cool, man. It's got some cool colors like oranges and yellows and shit. It's pretty trippy, but it's cool. Anyways, thanks for sending me stuff. And by the way, I'm going to do some quick shout outs, man. I got some subscribers, some people leaving me comments, and I really do appreciate it, man. I really seriously do. So I want to shout out to Brian Anderson. And if I'm saying these words wrong, I apologize. But I think it's Rosvik, Matt Miklozak, SG Matt, a couple of Matts, and I think this guy goes by the nickname Harv. So anyways, shout out to those guys. Also a couple more, Ricky Compton, Mr. J. Dennis, and special shout out to K Band. This guy's been leaving me lots of comments. He obviously is into the metal. I mean, 2 peas in a fucking pod, baby. So thanks for all you people sending me comments, subscribing to the channel. Let's get into this list. Gonna start the list, obviously. The Gary Cherone, whatever the fuck that was, Van Halen 3. That's the bottom, obviously. Anyways, the next one I'm gonna do, and no offense to Sammy Hagar. I love Sammy Hagar, but most of that Sammy Hagar Van Halen crap, I'm just not into it, man. It's just not my kind of thing. What are you going to do? But anyways, let's get into that list. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank them each one. Least favorite. And of course, I got my sticky notes. My wife loves sticky notes, man. Sticky notes all over the fucking house. But that's the way we roll. Anyways, least favorite, Van Halen 2. It's a good album, but, the You're No Good is the first song on there. It's pretty weak, honestly. And like I say, I'm not an expert. I'm just a fan. This is my opinion. Take it or leave it. Let me know what yours is, by the way. But anyways, Van Halen 2, kind of, these guys were pumping out an album like every year. And, this one was not their best effort. I'll just say that. Next up. A little bit of controversy. Here we go. Van Halen 1. I know this was groundbreaking, But you got to remember, man, when this came out, I was still playing with my fucking Hot Wheels out in the sandbox. I was just a fucking wee ass little kid. So I don't know if that quite had the same impact to me. I'll get into a little bit more in the next couple of CDs. But this one it's an awesome album, obviously. I think I've just, I think I've heard Ain't Talking About Love enough. That's just my opinion. But, Eruption, I mean, come on, it's awesome. Awesome album. But it's a little low, but it's my list, Next up, Women and Children First. Standout track. I really dig Loss of Control. That's a good song. But this whole album's cool. You put it in. That's the thing about Van Halen, man. You just put this in. And the thing about Van Halen that I really like, and I think it's kind of, not to rant or get on my soapbox, but something that's missing in music today. Van Halen, what made Van Halen so fucking cool is, to me, it sounded like they walked in the studio and they fucking hit record and they just started playing. Oh, it's like they're so tight, live. It just has that vibe, man, that rock and roll fucking vibe, which I dig. So Women and Children First is next. Another bit of a controversial pick, but Diver Down. I know this one's not everybody's favorite album, but the reason that this one is so high from the list for me is nostalgia. This is the very first Van Halen album I ever got when I was a kid. So this one is definitely cool. Big little guitars, badass song. Anyways, Diver Down. Sorry about that, man. I had to chop the video right in the middle of it because I got a fucking scam likely phone call. Fuck off! Anyways, back to the countdown, number 3, 5150. Don't really like all the keyboards. Not that there's anything wrong with keyboards. Dreams is cool. But this is a good album, man. It's got some good rockers on there. Summer Nights is cool. And I gotta be honest, man. Probably one of my favorite Van Halen riffs of all time, 5150. That song starts out with just Eddie. Alex comes in. They go for like at least a minute, just the two of them. It's fucking awesome, man. That's an awesome riff. Eddie Van Halen is the guy that if I had to save the world, the aliens came, they handed me a guitar, and they said, listen, motherfucker, somebody has to play something out of this guitar, otherwise we're going to blow up this whole fucking planet. Where the fuck am I going with this? I don't know. But anyways, that guy that I would hand the guitar to is Eddie Van Halen, because that guy was the fucking man. Anyways, number 3, 5150. Number 2, 1984. Yeah, this one fucking shreds. This whole album's awesome. I even like the first track, the instrumental, 1984, Top Jimmy, Hot for Teacher. I could go on and on, man. 1984, number 2. Number 1, if you're keeping track, you probably know what this is, but my favorite Van Halen album, Fair Warning. Yeah, Unchained. Do I even have to say anything more? No, this whole album's cool. Sinner Swing. And I actually really dig that Sunday Afternoon in the Park. That's some fucking cool ass shit, man. Eddie was way ahead of his time on that one, man. That thing is badass. Anyways, that's my fucking list today. Rock and roll list. Van Halen albums. By the way, if you're not listening to Van Halen, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Anyways, just kidding, man. You guys have a great day. That's the vid. I'm going to be doing some more shit, doing some more vids, coming up with some more crazy ass shit for you guys. So anyways, you guys have a great day. And I'm going to chill and hang out, listen to some Van Halen, because that's what we do here in the house of the fire-breathing motherfucker. Yeah! Get it!